Deploy blogs or journals. You can provide students access to blogs and journals in a number of ways. In this video, we'll take a look at them. Tools on the course menu, blog or journal page linked on the course menu, direct link to a specific blog or journal on the course menu, a link in a content area. Each new Blackboard course has a tool menu item. This link contains the primary access point for most of the tools students will use throughout the semester. Students can access both blogs and journals on this page at any time. If you want to avoid adding extra links to your course menu, you could guide the students to the tools area. If you want to limit how and when students access these tools, you can hide the links in the tools page and make them available using one of the other methods we are reviewing in this video. Another method of deploying blogs and journals to students is to provide a link to the blog or journals on the main page, which is known as a tool link. This method will give students one less click when accessing blogs or journals. To add a tool link to the course menu, hover over the plus icon at the top of the course menu to reveal the choice list. Choose Create Tools Link. Type a name in the text box. For example, we are adding a blogs page, so type in blogs. Choose the appropriate tool from the choice list. Click on the checkbox next to Available to Users, then Submit. The students will now have a single click to get to the main blogs page. You can also make a blog or journal link available from the course menu, rather than sending students to a tools main page where they have to select the blog or journal. In the case of a weekly journal, you may want to give students an easy single-click access to this weekly assignment. To make a journal available on the menu, access the Journals page. We'll do this by clicking on Course Tools, Course Menu, then Journals. On the journal title, Weekly Journal, you would right-click and choose Copy Link or Link Shortcut. For Mac users, hold the Control button and left-click to get the shortcut menu. Now hover over the plus icon at the top of the course menu and click Web Link. Type in Weekly Journal in the name box. Put the cursor in the URL text box and paste the link. Click Right, Paste, or for Mac, Control-click Paste. Click the checkbox next to the available users and click Submit. Now users can simply click on the link from the course menu to gain access into their journal. Another option for deploying blogs or journals is to add a link in a content area. For this example, we'll have introducing blogs for students to introduce themselves to their classmates. We're going to add this blog to the Week 1 folder as one of our first assignments. To do this, with edit mode on, when in the content area, click on the folder name, hover over Tools, click Blog. Click the radio button next to Link to a Blog. Choose the blog, in this case Introduction Blogs. Click Next. Type instructions in the text box. If you type instructions in the blog description, copy them prior to adding this link, then paste here. If you have formatting needs to be removed, click the Erase Formatting tool. Click Yes next to Available. You may choose to use the date restriction. Be sure to use both Display After and Display Until for it to function. It is also important to use the calendar and clock icons to set the date and time. Typing them in manually will generate an error. For this blog, we will leave it available for the entire semester, so we'll use the date restrictions. Click Submit. A link is now in the Week 1 folder, so students don't have to locate the correct one from the blogs page. Students can access most of their course tools in the Tools menu located on the course menu, where links to both blogs and journals are included. To access this area, click Tools, then Blogs, for example. All of the blogs created for the course will be listed on this page, if they have been made available. You can also choose to hide the link here and place it directly on the course menu or in the content area. The course menu is another area where you can provide a link to the blog or journal page, or to a specific journal or blog. If we click on Weekly Journal, you'll see the link takes you into a specific journal. If we click on Blogs, you'll notice that this link will take us to the main blog page where you can select which blogs you wish to access. Content areas are other locations you can choose to provide links to a specific blog or journals or to their pages. For example, you could set up your course in a module format which each week it has its own folder of activities, including blog or journal for that week. This arrangement makes it easier for students to focus on the coursework and less time having to search for a specific blog or journal in another location. If we click Weekly Activities, for example, you'll see that there are weekly folders. When you access Week 1, you'll see that the link to the introduction blog has been included as a requirement for Week 1. When using a module arrangement, you may choose to hide all the other access points to create a centralized means of navigating through the course. Finally, you can enable blogs and journals in the group environment. This means when a group is created, you can choose to enable the blogs or the journal tools for a group of students to use in their group work. When a new group is created with a blog or journal, it will be listed on the blogs and journals homepage. For example, if we create a volunteer project group with journals we're enable. If we visit the journal's main page, we will see that the volunteer journal for the group we just created. Students access the journal by going to My Groups, where the journal will be listed rather than in the journal's page.